Hello and welcome to Dizzy Makes Coloring. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm so excited to be here with you today. Today is part 3 of my color along, and this is a PDF from the illustrator. Her first name is Maida, and I will put her name across the screen because I don't want to butcher the last name. We are coloring this page right here, so this is my reference. So for today, we are going to work on the jacket and see how far we get. I chose 4 colors for the jacket. I have, for my darkest color, I have magenta, which is PC930. The next one I have is pink, which is PC929. And then I have blush pink, which is PC928. And then deco pink, which is PC1014. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to do the fur last. So we're going to start with this part of the jacket. I'm going to go over it like I have in the past, and I'm going to color the whole jacket in my lightest color, and then I will be right back. All right, I am back, and I just noticed that I've missed some hair. So I'm going to go back in with my, I'm going to do this one with my dark brown. And then this one, I'm going to start with my dark brown. I think, well, I'm gonna say it's hair. I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. I have lost my next color. It is in the sea of colors. Nope. Here it is. So we're gonna take this and we're just gonna, I color where the dark is and I pull it out. And that helps. And then we'll use my seashell pink here, and we'll kind of, there we go, blend it together. There we go. Okay, so I colored the entire jacket pink. So now I'm going to go start with my darkest color and go to my lightest color. One tip that I do have, it is important, it is much easier to start with a very sharpened pencil. I know Prismacolors don't stay sharp, so I'm gonna sharpen my pencils really quick, and then I'm gonna start with my darkest color and go down to my lightest color, and then I'll be right back. All right, so there is our first layer for our jacket. So I'm gonna do another layer. I'm only gonna do 2 layers. I'm not gonna keep layering and layering and layering. And then I'm going to use my blender. So we're gonna go back to the darkest color, and I'll be right back. So there it is. I don't have to use my blender. I used my lightest color to blend it all together. So you can also do that. You don't always have to have a blender. So if you use your lightest color, my lightest color on the hair, I noticed kind of, I don't know, took over to me. So that's why I used the blender. But this one turned out perfectly. So now I am going to work on the fur lining of the jacket. And I am going to real quick sharpen my pencils and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm not going to color the whole thing light because I do want to use some of the white of the paper. Because some of the fur is white, I am going to attempt to make it look somewhat like this. And in order to do that, I'm going to start with this little area right here. You just are going to do flicks, like a flicking motion with your pencil in the direction that the fur is going. So I'm just going to do some flicking. So then I'm going to come out here and do the same thing. So this looks like not really sure. We'll fix it. So it looks like it is going in all different directions here. It looks pretty choppy right this second, but it will look better. So right here, I'm not going to use as much of this darker pink. I'm going to go with my next lightest color, which is the blush pink. Just add some more, make it look a little bit fuller. And now my lightest color, continue with my flicking motion. It's not perfect. I'm not a professional. I'm trying. But it looks quite interesting. Hers looks a lot better than mine. Let's see. Not that one. So this one, I noticed she has like a V right here. So it's like they go this way. And then it continues like this, and so then they kind of go like this. And then from down here, then they continue to go this way. Just trying to figure out how it's going. Not sure about this one. either. We're trying to fix it. I don't know. Trying to fix this area right here. This right here is my favorite one, this spot. The rest of this I don't really care for. I mean, I could erase it and start over. Let's see what happens when you erase it. All right. So I'm gonna outline this part so I know. Then it looks like it kind of. You guys are gonna get to see me do all kinds of mess ups here. So we're gonna sorry for the sharpening noise. Gonna have to get my smaller sharpener out. It's not fitting in there as well. It's looking much better. All right, I'm gonna take my darkest pink. I'm gonna get some of these areas in here. And I'm gonna somewhat get some of those. All right. There we are. I might cut out the mistake and the erasing and everything. I'm not really sure. I'm going to, since I have the pinks out, I'm going to do the parts of the hat that I'm going to do my hat a little bit different than they did theirs. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to color it. I'm going to do pink, and then I'm going to go over it with, I don't know, like a darker pink. I like how they did the different colors. So I wonder if I could do like each line a different color, like pink, purple, and blue, maybe. I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna only do two of my lighter colors, and then I'm gonna outline all the little designs with my darkest. Well, not this one, but the pink. So I'm gonna, oh, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna sharpen this. Maybe. All right. So I'm gonna start with the middle one, and I'm gonna do, no, because this is gonna be blue. Blue, pink, purple, blue. There we go. So I'm gonna make my edges a little bit on both sides. So there's that, and then we're going to bring it all together. And then this one, right? This is my darkest pink. I'm just gonna go over this part with my darkest pink right here. What I might do actually, yes, okay, I changed my mind. I'm gonna do it solid colors, and then I'm gonna use my silver sparkle pop to go over the designs. on some of these. So that'll be better. Make it better. I got some pink, right? Oh, that's not gonna work. I do have, I have my Tombow Mono Zero Eraser. Make sure. People rave about these erasers. Sometimes they work for me, sometimes it doesn't. Today it's gonna work. So pretty. I like pink, in case you didn't know. So there's the pink stripe. Now we're going to do a blue one, and then the blue that they have is kind of a greenish blue, but I think I'm gonna match her eyes, which I did have those colors at one point. Don't know which ones they were. I have it written down. They were 1086, which is sky blue light. 1024, which is blue slate, and 1102, which is blue lake, and then I have an even darker one, which is 906, which I don't know if I'm going to use that one. I might. I just might. I'm going to sharpen it a hair. Sorry for the noise. In case you are wondering, I use a Jarlink electric sharpener. Just in case you were curious. Really, there's like lines going on both sides. I should do that. So I've decided I'm going to make this one a long one and just finish this with you all. But yeah, so while I work on this, I'm going to speed it up and put it to some music. I went over and I finished this part of the hat off camera. I decided not to do purple. I decided to leave this one white, and then I did the shadowing with my really light pink, which is the Deco Pink. So now what I'm going to do is figure this guy out. Now, it's cut off here, but it looks like she does all the colors in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the middle colors of the blue. So it would be, no, not that one. It would be blue slate and blush pink. I don't know what I'm doing. So we're just gonna follow some lines here. I'm not really sure what I'm doing because I'm not really sure what's all here. So once I get the blue and the pink in here, then I'm going to do the background real quick. And then we'll do the accents. So I just randomly put blue places. So now I'm going to randomly put pink places. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. It's working out though. It's because it's not very a clear picture. I kind of like it. Some other spots here. A little bit better on the blue. Right here. And I don't care if the white of the paper is showing, because then maybe there's a little bit of white in here. All right, I'm leaving it. Ta-da! So I'm taking my sky blue light and I'm going to color the background. I'll start it with you and then I'm going to stop it and come back and do the rest off screen. So basically, we are just going to color it. I'm not going to do any shadowing. So yeah, I'm going to finish coloring this and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I am going to do something with you guys. If I can. Let's see if I can get this right. So I'm gonna blend it with my blender or varnish it. But first I'm gonna make some snow. So I'm using my electric eraser and my circle stencil. And I am just going to make some circles. You can't really see them that well, but that's okay. We'll do a bigger one. And we'll do one over here. We'll do a bigger one. One over here. Let's see, we'll do a big snowflake right here. So let's see, let's show it to you guys. They're stuck. The eraser pieces are stuck on the paper. I don't know if you can see. People call this, this is just my snow. People call it a bokeh background. But it's just snow. So I'm going to finish that and then varnish. And I just wanted to show it to you. And I will be right back. Okay, so here she is. She is mostly done. I want to go with you guys and do the accents with you all. Or I might do them and speed it up so you can watch me. But yeah. So I'm going to start with my white, and I am using a Arteza acrylic paint marker. And you have to shake, I'm shaking it up best I can. Because we don't want it, we want it to be nice and it likes to explode. So first I'm going to brighten up her eyes. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do another little tiny dot like so. I'm going to highlight her lip right here to make her lips look shiny. And then I'm going to, let's see. I was thinking of doing some, I'm not going to put any highlights on her other than that. And then I am going to highlight some of the snow to make the snow stand out a little better. I don't know, are you guys, can you guys see this? Yes. Or snowflakes, whatever they're supposed to be. I like these way more than the Poscas, just so you know. I feel like these don't, and then I'm gonna give the leaf a little bit of snow there, give it a little bit of snow there. Turn it, sorry. She's got some random snowballs on her hat, or snowflakes. So do those. Yeah. The Posca tended to just not be white. It tended to just change color. Oh, we're stuck. Oh. We're exploding over here. And then this one. And this one. And then this to me is a bunch of snow. That's what I'm making it anyway. And then we've got snow on top of these leaves. I'm just doing circles. And this one. Do some over here. Okay, so now we're upside down. So we're gonna do a little bit of snow on the branch and on this branch. And there's this one right here. There's one right here. We're gonna put just a little bit of snow here and there. Not really sure what these are. I had a hard time deciphering what was leaves, what was branches. Yeah, it was difficult. So like this right here, I didn't know what it was. So we're making it be a white, I don't know. Like a snowflake or something. Now a lot of these dots were already here, so I didn't make them. I did some. Am I even in frame? We're gonna turn it to the side here. Now she has snowflakes on her right here. So like this right here, we're gonna just color it in because it does have pink on it. We've got some going down here. And then and here. So those I'm not too sure. I might go through with my black and let it dry to make lines. Because this right here is very confusing. And it doesn't even look like a snowflake. Crazy. So on her picture, she did more snowflakes over here. So I am going to do my own, if it will work. Oop, blob. Do like a little one. There. So whatever I do with these over here, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something with those. But the way it printed out, it looks, yeah. Yeah. So there is the white. Now I'm going to do silver, which is my silver sparkle pop. And we are going to do some design things on her hat. We're just gonna do some designs here. Like it has glitter going through it. Now, Prismacolors are very waxy, and so gel pens don't really like to go over the wax, so we will have some difficulty. So I'd have a piece of paper over here, and I just will scribble on it to get the wax off, to get it back. So there's like some circles, random circles. We're gonna keep making those, even though I don't know if that's what it is. And then we got another line. And then it almost looks like it just has some stripes. I don't know, I feel like I'm ruining it. So, I mean, you can kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. It's nice and glittery over here. So for the white, I'm just gonna do all the shadowed areas with this. Now it should work really well because this is just the white of the paper. Now I wish it printed better, but it didn't. And I didn't enlarge it or anything, so Not really sure why it didn't. All right. So I can't see anything on this, so I'm gonna leave it. I might outline this part right here a little bit. Maybe do some little dots here and there on here. And then for this part, just gonna do a line. One little line. So I hope some of you are coloring along with me. Like I said, if you do and you finish yours, I would love for you to message me your finished page on my Instagram or my Facebook, which are both in the description box below. We are almost done. So exciting. Get my hand in it and smearing it over here. My bad. So to not get my hand in it, we will move over here. So pretty. You could do the outside of the whole thing. I like my glitter. I do. Ta-da! She's all beautiful and glittery. I could add glitter to here too, but I don't want to mess that up. I like it as is. I'm gonna do glitter here on her button. And there. Now let me see what I can do. Let me get, it's dry. I'm gonna try one of my, this is a 0.3. This is an Artist Loft fine point. Let's see what I can do to make this look right. I mean, it doesn't still. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I ruined it. I'm gonna go back with my paint pen and see if I can cover the black back up. Make sure it's dry. It's dry. So if you can't erase it, use a white pen, just like whiteout, you know? I tried. I don't feel like this was my fault. I feel like it's the printing. So, oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I'm going to give accents on the buttons here. Like so. So cute. So here she is, all finished. Like I said, I hope some of you joined me and colored with me, and you will message me your completed page and let me know what you think, if you like this color along, because I would love to do more. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you're notified when I post new videos, and the thumbs up that you like it. I really appreciate it. And I so enjoy talking to all of you and can't wait to talk to you all again soon. Bye.